Hi Aries, this is your monthly reading for the month of November. I'm really trying to build my following right now, so if you're seeing this, I ask that you please hit the follow or subscribe button. All right, so for these monthly readings, I've decided to not use tarot, and instead I'm going to be using a method of reading playing cards that I really like because you can see a whole lot more information, and it's very exact. So let me know in the comments if you like it or you don't like it. All right, so let's dive right in. So there was a big message coming up this month about either like a divorce or a separation or like a parting of ways of some sort if you're not married. But we'll get into that later. That's just kind of the overall message. But it's like in your home line, I see that there's some jealousy and deceit. Like I think things started out pretty pleasant, but then there were some bad changes and some bad decisions. It might involve your career because the career card is also present. But it's like your hands are tied in a certain matter, and things are going from like bad to worse in the home. You interfere. Let's see. Yeah, you interfere in the life of someone. Or you take action against them in some form in relation to the home. It could be in regards to someone younger as well. And this person that you take action against, they really don't like you or something that you're doing. But that's kind of unpleasant. In your personal line, there is a graduation of sorts. It looks very positive. I don't have any bad cards in that line. It might involve an older or light complected male and a younger female, and maybe an older female too. I'm showing an older female and male, and then a younger female. But it looks like there's some kind of like a message or a letter, maybe about a home, and it's positive, but it's a graduation of sorts. And don't think of graduation narrowly, like in terms of you're getting a diploma or certification. Graduation can be like you moving up or getting a promotion, or you rising above a situation. Like maybe you just move on and you're done with that. You graduate. So think of it broadly. You are worried unnecessarily about something, and it could be something that you're either having a change of heart about or you've had a change of heart about it, and it's making you worry. It's in line with your social life and also business or job. There's an indication of a dark complected female and a dark complected male here. And there's kind of trouble connected to this darker complected male. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just you're having a change of heart for whatever reason. There is a man that you criticize or blame, and you're very angry with him. There's like some guilt or wrongdoing involved. I think that's why you're angry with him and you blame or criticize him. But there's a controversy and a conflict. There's an obstacle in the way. It might involve real property, but yeah, you don't like this man. He's a king of spades. It's someone that's not favorable to you. He's an adverse person, and he doesn't like you either. But yeah, you're really upset with this man, and it might pertain to marriage too, because I'm seeing that as well. Maybe he's your husband or ex-husband, and he was guilty of something in the marriage, and you really blame him. Yeah, that seems to be a big theme, like a divorce or separation of someone that kind of did you dirty. All right, let's get into this further. There is a woman that you don't like that's disappointed in you for some reason. And it's like you don't end up getting your wish. Like it's blocked. Yeah, you don't like this woman. And it might involve like either some decisions or maybe a health matter, or maybe like involves the signing of papers, because I'm seeing all of those as well. And then it might also involve a younger male, because there's a younger male present in the same line with this adverse female that you don't care about, that is very accusatory towards you. And then in your job line, you get your wish about something. In the job line, it's so fortunate. Family and relationships, it gets a little murky with you, Aries, I'm not gonna lie, but the job is the biggest blessing this month. Like it's just one thing after another. It's like happiness and good fortune for the entire family. You get like some sudden or unexpected news that materializes very, very quickly, that you're like, I didn't expect this. This just came out of nowhere. But it's like good luck, good news, good messages. It might pertain to like this Queen of Hearts, or someone that you really like. Maybe you're the Queen of Hearts, I don't know. But it's like you get your wish and it's better than you hoped. It happens suddenly out of nowhere. And there's also an indication of like a trip away from home. So maybe you win a trip at work, or you get an opportunity to travel, and it's just beyond your wildest dreams kind of trip. But that looks very, very fortunate. That's kind of the silver lining of this reading, because this month looks a little bit tough for you. I'm sorry. Maybe towards the end of the month, it doesn't necessarily have to be. There is someone who dislikes you or dislikes something that you're doing. There's a lot of people included in this line. I'm seeing the combinations for a doctor. I'm seeing the combination for a wife, maybe someone's wife, or a doctor you work with really doesn't care about you. There's something like unpleasant, maybe a rivalry there. But let me knock out all these people. There's a Queen of Hearts, so a woman that you like or that's favorable. Maybe you're the Queen of Hearts, I don't know. There's a younger male. There is a man that you don't like here. He's an adverse person to you. And then there's a darker complected male here. So there's a lot of people involved in this. But someone, I think it's the man that you don't like. It might be the doctor or the wife. They don't like you. Or they don't like something that you have done or are doing. It looks like there is an addition to the family. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the birth of a baby. Maybe you're adopting a dog or a cat, or maybe like you're moving in with someone, and maybe you're getting a roommate, or you're gonna go live with, maybe you're going through a divorce and you're gonna go live with your friend for a little while until you can get back on your feet. But the indication in this line is that it's okay to make the changes that you're wanting to make. Excuse me. And you're gonna, it's good, and you're gonna get what you want. It might surround a older or light complected woman. For some of you, maybe you're moving back in with mom for a little bit, I don't know. There's a warning to be cautious about a deal or being talked into something. It might involve either real property or health matters. Maybe like even something at a distance too. but it looks like it's going to happen and materialize even if someone won't cooperate. But just be cautious, especially if you're about to buy real estate or be talked into making a major like health decision, like a surgery or something like that. Make sure, just be careful. There's a warning. Definitely do your research and check into it. Yeah, there's a divorce or a separation here that I'm seeing. It's like bad luck in love and emotions. I see another person making your home their home. So maybe your ex is moving in with someone or is taken up with someone else. I don't know. But there's someone that you're very worried about and you're very angry with them. Very, very upset. It might be a younger person. There's a lot of worry and controversy and conflict. It might involve paperwork or the home. I've already said that someone is making your home their home. Maybe moving in with your ex. I don't know. There is an extra job or method of making money that's going to present itself. I would take it. It looks really good. It might involve a younger female or before a younger female. But there's two indications about, there's my business and job card and then also the career card as well. And you might have like some kind of an appointment or a meeting or something like that about this, maybe an interview. And it looks good. I would take it. There is going to be a talk or a conference, maybe even gossip. Someone interferes in your life or takes action against you. You might get like a message from this person, maybe a text message or a DM or a voicemail or something, email, something like that. But there's indications of someone that's taking unfair advantage of someone. Maybe there's two people taking unfair advantage of each other. Maybe you're taking unfair advantage of someone else. Maybe someone else is taking unfair advantage about you. But regardless, there's a meeting, a talk, or a conference that happens. I think it's about you. It might even be gossip. But you're going to have to make a sacrifice here and just kind of take it for what it's worth and move on. All right. And then there was something that you were wishing for, and it's like you got your wish, and then when you got it, you were like, oh my gosh, this is not what I thought it was. I don't want this anymore. This is not what I was wishing for. It's like something starts off good and then turns bad. Because there's like something that just wasn't up to your expectations. Maybe it's this person you're with that you're separating from. I don't know. And it might involve like a light complected or older male, because that's in this line. And then also in this same line is indications of a social life. But it looks like things end up okay. It ends up resolving whatever it is. Okay, Aries, you have quite a month ahead of you. I'm sorry about that. Let's pull some tarot and see if tarot have any good messages for you. Messages for Aries. Well, this isn't terrible. In the past, we have the Seven of Wands. Maybe you were really fighting for something or really having to stand your ground or be defensive over a matter. presently you are all up in your feelings. It looks like there's maybe a new beginning in love or emotion, or something that's sparked your interest, or love, or someone new that you're going to be giving your love to, or are giving your love to, or just there's just a matter that's really, really close to your heart now that you really care a lot about. And in the future, I see you pursuing this, pursuing what really lights your heart on fire, pursuing whatever this Ace of Cups is, be it a person, a thing, something you care about, an animal, anything. I see you really pursuing it in the future, till you get what you want. All right. Thank you so much, Aries. I hope that you have a wonderful month. Satnam.